let's just talk about Trump real quick. Let's start there. Since no salt is on it. No salt is.
I like that people are calling him 45. Like they're not even.
Well, that's
like,
what he is. Oh, we got a first call. Let's go, oh, I gotta do it. Welcome to Call in America. This is Kelvin and Taylor. Who's calling and where are you calling from, caller?
Hi, from Colorado.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time. We had another caller going in. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Andie from Colorado.
Hi, Andy from Colorado. How are you?
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
we can hear you. Viewers, can you hear her out there?
I can't.
No, don't worry about it. Don't turn your phone up. You just focus on the call, okay? All right, Andy,
Okay.
weigh in, all right? You know the topics. What do you want to talk about? Weigh in. Speak your truth.
Well, first, I totally like what you're saying about empathy, because I think that actually is going to be key, I think, for us to get past this and get past it quickly.
Yeah.
I feel like I am a very empathetic person, and I always have been, but I know that there's not a lot of people that are right now.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of really frustrating conversations, and I've never really been active on social media before, and so this is kind of a new space for me anyways, but I'm realizing that as I open up my space and realizing, okay, let me learn more about other people, let me learn more about, Black Lives Matter, let me learn more about why people are talking about it, because I am one of those people that I've always been an observer in society, and not because I have social anxiety, so I don't integrate well, and it's difficult, so I like to stand back and observe, and I've always been that way.
Yes.
And I realize that so much of the problem is people get so narrow-minded in their own view set, in their own world, in their own experiences, and I feel like that's on every single side of the fence that you can argue, and that if people can just take a step back and realize, like, for example, talking about white silence equals violence, I think that is something that I've been trying to help talk to my white family and friends
Come on now.
about important things that they're not getting those conversations because they don't have anybody in their space. Their space is filled with people that think like them. And then they say something, they see something, and they reiterate it to the same people that think like them, and their confirmation bias is confirmed, and they don't have cognitive dissonance. And this is going on over and over and over and over. And what happens is that I see, and I talk to people that think like me, and then they're like, oh, and a relative posted this, and so I block them. Oh, yeah, block them.
Block them.
Like, we can't block them. You have to talk to them.
You got to talk to them, Andy. You stop blocking your family members, because guess what? Black people still have to deal with that racist family member. Come on, Andy. Speak your truth, baby. Speak that truth.
Exactly. And I think like a lot of people probably that are like me, where I am white. I have lived in only white spaces, not because I chose to, but because that was just my environment.
Yeah.
So where I lived, where I went to school. Even my job, I work in insurance, which I didn't even realize till today. I had to look it up. Is like 90% white in insurance.
Yeah.
And it's something that I just never thought about. And once I thought about it more and learned more, and I try to educate people around me, and I get closed doors.
Yeah.
And I realized that they're not gonna keep closing my door. My family members, I know where you live. I can go knock on your door.
Yes.
I will talk to you. If I have to fly in a plane and battle my own anxiety, I will, because it's important. And it just is something that I feel like, as a white person, I can say this to other white people, because what happens is a lot of times I see that white fragility.
Woo! Come on now.
Of people that just do not want to have their narrative shifted because it makes them uncomfortable.
Maybe you're gonna get me clapping. You're gonna get me clapping. See, when I start clapping, that means Kelvin done caught you done said something that Kelvin done caught the Holy Ghost up in here, okay? Don't get me clapping up in here, Andy. Come on now, speak that truth.
Well, it is. I've lived my entire life uncomfortable.
Yes.
Every moment of my life.
Yes.
I've so much uncomfortable. It's just, I deal with it. And so it appalls me now to see so many people just freak out of a small amount of discomfort when we're trying to blast your world open and say, hey, this is what's really going on.
Yes, baby.
I had a
Yes.
conversation with a relative about, like, I was coming from a place of, hey, I need help. Can you come help advocate, with me? And I don't have any energy to give to anybody else.
Andie, what I was going to ask you, baby, is in your words, what is the number one thing you think that white people can do right now? What is give me your top 2 things white people need to do right now to get involved and to be a part of this revolution and make it happen?
I think absolutely every single white person in America should read White Fragility. You can get it on Audible. Any of my family members, I will buy you a copy as much as I can afford it. I think it is absolutely necessary because we have been mass manipulation through media, through education, through everything that we have seen in white America to believe a certain narrative that is not true. We have to destroy that narrative. We have to destroy it in our homes. We have to not continue the cycle with our children. And that is going to be the first cue for us to understand other people.
Baby, you got me clapping. Andie, thank you so much for calling in. We're going to open up the lines for another caller, baby. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Thank you so much. That was Andie from Colorado.